Renovating an old mansion like this one can create an enormous amount of dust, but pretty much everybody has a certain amount of it in their own home. Andy Tillis is going to show us exactly how to deal with this household problem.
Thanks, Andrew. Both Ronnie Fairman and her 8-year-old daughter, Barry, suffer from allergies. And like most other allergy sufferers, most of their symptoms are actually caused by things found in their own home.
Barry and I have been tested for allergies, and we found that Barry is allergic to pet dander. And she's been taking prescription medication for it every day. For that, it's all over the house. We don't want to get rid of the dog. We love the dog, but we also want Barry to be comfortable. So I've been giving her the medication, and I really don't want to give her medication every day for that. I've been cleaning the house a lot. I've been dusting everything, vacuuming all the time. I've been doing the laundry, those sheets, cleaning the sheets in the hot water, and it just doesn't seem to be going away, and it's making my whole family miserable.
Operation Build has brought in a team member that's an expert in external probiotics. Amanda, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
When it comes to pet dander and dust, mold, and all of these external factors, they're really causing a lot of problems with people these days.
Absolutely. You see a wide variety of people just challenged by just even getting to sleep, fatigue, dizziness. People are having more upper respiratory issues, coughing, breathing has become a severe issue for a lot of adults and children. All of these indoor air pollution issues are caused by those same pathogens, your dust, your mold, your mildew, your dander.
I think a lot of people believe that in order to be clean that you need to scrub really hard with antibacterial cleaners and disinfectants, but then we're adding chemicals.
Yeah, unfortunately, those chemical-based cleaners are really part of the problem and not the solution. When you use a chemical-based cleaner, unfortunately, it's only effective while it's wet. So we're really buying into this false sense of clean by using those antibacterials. Whereas when you use Airbiotics, we're an external probiotic product, so we continue to clean for 3 to 5 days naturally, and we're able to extend past those 15 minutes.
So let me focus on that for 1 second. You're telling me that if I spray and I wipe with antibacterials and disinfectants that it's only clean for 15 minutes. What am I missing? Because this doesn't sound good.
Well, every surface has something called biofilm. It's really this protective layer that houses all of the colonies of bacteria. And unfortunately, today, those chemical brands can't penetrate biofilm. Airbiotics is the only product that can naturally penetrate the biofilm and really get in and replace that bad bacteria.
So you had mentioned that Airbiotics is probiotics. I'm familiar with the probiotics that we eat.
Right.
And I know they're good for your gut and health issues, but I had no idea that probiotics could actually be helpful externally. Are these probiotics the same thing?
Well, yeah, there's 2 types of probiotics, just like the one you were talking about first. Most people associate probiotics with the yogurts and the supplements that they take. We're essentially doing the exact same thing. In your gut, those plant-based probiotics are replacing the bad bacteria with good bacteria that helps promote good health. And just like with Airbiotics, we use external soil-based probiotics that are meant to live in the external environments, and they live for a longer period of time, and they're here to improve our immune system, break down bad bacteria, reduce the biofilm, and really get your environment into a microscopically clean environment.
And it seems a lot easier than us just rubbing yogurt all around.
Yeah, definitely.
That could be messy. Is Airbiotics something that's difficult to use? Do I need to spray it all the time and scrub really hard, or is it something that's pretty easy?
No, it's like the easiest thing in the world. You spray, you wipe, just like you normally would, that you're used to. So you're not gonna change anything. I find it much easier to have one product working on multiple surfaces. Before, I used to have a cleaner for glass, a cleaner for jewelry, a cleaner for my carpets, a cleaner for leather. So I just had this big bucket, carrying around with me. But having a one-stop shop that works on all surfaces has really made cleaning easier. And I think one of the biggest benefits to using Airbiotics is that our product continues to clean for 3 to 5 days. I mean, think about that. You're basically hiring an army of little cleaners to come in and clean while you're sleeping, while you're at work, while you're away, going through your day. And so in between cleans, your home is staying cleaner.
That's really cool. And it's safe.
Absolutely.
That's my favorite part. And speaking of safe, is this something that's safe to use around kids and pets?
Absolutely. In fact, it's so safe, you can drink it. I have 3 dogs, and it's neat because you know how dogs are so curious. When you're cleaning the floors, if there's a scent or a smell, they want to lick it. The same thing with children's toys.
Yep.
You know, if you're cleaning something with one of those handy wipes, and then your child sticks it in their mouth, it's like they're basically eating the cleaner. And so
It's true.
by using Airbiotics, we have a peace of mind that we can bring to the table, that it's safe, that it's natural, that it's not going to do any harm.
So I think that also another issue that we really run into are dust mites. Apparently they're everywhere.
You know, dust mites live on dead skin cells, and we shed millions of dead skin cells every 15 minutes.
So I'm sitting
You're
in dust
covered
mites
in
right
it.
now.
No,
Yummy.
we sprayed before we sat down.
Thank you. So Airbiotics will take care of the dust mites and the mold, the mildew, everything.
Yes, the Airbiotics, one of our most popular products is our Stay-Biotic Mist. And our Stay-Biotic Mist is awesome to use on fabrics, bedding, in your car, in your shoes, just because, again, wherever there's threading, wherever there's dust mite proteins, the probiotics will go in and actually eat the proteins as a food source, and that's what we're allergic to. That's what's making us cough. That's what's giving us itchy eyes and itchy skin and a miserable morning, right?
What you just said is so cool.
Yeah, it's nature's natural, power of probiotics that really comes in and does a deep clean for us.
I'm so excited about this. You just made my day.
Awesome.